Hello, welcome to my second ever WIP and Chat. If you don't know what WIP and Chat is, it literally stands for Work in Progress and Chat. My current work in progress is, I'll show you this one, Persephone by Roy Trin. This is a Diamond Art Club diamond painting kit. I've been working on this since May 18th of 2022, so almost 2 years now. I am so done with this kit, and I just want to get it done with. I started doing WIP and Chats on this channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Chloe, and I typically do book content. So this is different from what I normally do, but I am also a diamond painter, so I wanted to bring that to my YouTube as well. And I started bringing it to my YouTube to try to convince myself or make myself / hold myself accountable for diamond painting more often. I have so many undone diamond paintings, and it's starting to stress me out. So I thought I would do this series on my channel, which is just me working on my current diamond painting and chatting in the process of working on that diamond painting. I might be explaining this really awfully, but that's okay. We'll get better as we go on. Anyways, last time since I worked on this diamond painting, I think I've completed 4 squares. I think I'm at officially 75% done with this painting. And I'm 100% mentally done with this painting. I just want to be over with it. And not that it's like a bad painting. I actually really love the artwork. I was really excited when I started working on this. But halfway through, my mental capacity, oh, that's not the right term. My mental state did not want to work on this painting anymore, so I actually stopped and completed a different painting in the middle of it, because this painting, I think it's just specifically mine because it was a group thing that 2 other people were also working on Persephone while I was working on her, and they did fine with her. My drills are just really bad, and I think that's what has put me off from completing this, is I keep having really bad trash drills, or they're really staticky, and I think I just got a bad one, to be honest, because the other 2, same exact painting, same exact company, were fine. And it's pretty confetti heavy too, which, it's my own fault because I chose to do this painting, but I am not a fan of confetti. Confetti is when you have a lot of colors in one small area. I much prefer color blocking when you have like big sections of one color, because it just goes so much faster, and you can use a multi-placer, but it's fine. It will turn out beautiful in the end. I'm hopeful, and I'm almost done, hopefully. We'll see. I want to be done. I have Rose Library kitted up next to work on, which I am so excited for. I'm kind of using that as leverage to get myself to finish this one, because I really want to work on Rose Library. But enough about this diamond painting and how much I'm not liking doing it. I thought this could be a chat where I talk about my first YallWest. I went to Southern California, Santa Monica, to go to YallWest, which is a big book festival that they do every year. It's like one of the biggest book festivals, and I think they have like 40 plus authors that go, and like they do panels and signings and big giveaways, and it's super popular. So I went to that for the first time, as well as Disneyland. It's been a really heavy travel month for me. I just got back from Salt Lake literally 3 days ago now, and this was all driving vacation. So we did a 16-hour drive to Southern California, and I have a vlog up about it if you're interested in seeing more about it, but I thought I would just discuss a little more. Did I already finish my first color? Ooh. Discuss a little bit more about it here, because I can go more into details and just like chat about it a little bit. Things I wish were different, things I had fun with, stuff like that. While we were also there, we went to Disneyland, which is just a blast because I'm a Disney adult and I just love going to Disney. I have an annual pass, so we try to go and use it as much. Of course, I just did that. As much as we possibly can. But YallWest itself was fun. I would go again. Definitely more prepared, because I don't think I was prepared for the amount of chaos that YallWest is. It is pure chaos. People are rushing everywhere. It's crowded. It's intense. You can't possibly do everything in the amount of time that they give you. You either have to choose to do all the author signings or all the panels, or like get one author signed and then all the or you can go for arcs. There is just so much to do in such a little time period with so many people who want to get what they want. So and I'll explain what I mean by that in just a second, but it's just chaos. It is fun, but it's draining, and the event organizer needs to actually like organize it better, or I think it's gotten so big that they need to spread it across more days. They kind of do this like preview event on the Friday before, which is called Fierce Friday, and they have like maybe 15 authors there like signing before the event, so like you actually can like have time to get some of your books done. And I did get Hafasa, I don't remember, I can never say her name, but she's the author of The Tempest of Tea. So I did get that signed, and like Aiden Thomas books signed. I did not get Stephanie Garber's that day. Stephanie Garber's line was capped so fast, and I have a lot to say about Stephanie Garber in this, so it's a lot. And I guess I'll just get to that, which is my main issue with YallWest, and is how they handled Stephanie Garber. I did not realize Stephanie Garber was a huge author. I know people really like her books. She writes the Caraval series, but she's more popular for is it Once Upon a Broken Heart? And like, they're good. I just didn't think people loved them as much as they do. It was intense. The main issue I had was not with Stephanie Garber herself, but how the event handled her. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of her books. Like, they average around 3 stars for me. They're not bad, but they're not great in my opinion. I'm spilling some tea here, I guess. That said, her writing is beautiful. She has really beautiful writing. Her plotting is just really bad. That said, I do enjoy her books, and like, if I would have met her, I would have loved to get my book signed by her. Like, she is an author I would meet and will continue reading her books because they're just fun to read. Her writing is really pretty. Her plot work is just kind of bad. Very convenient plots. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying not to get like, if you love her books, I'm glad you love her books. They're not horrible. Again, her writing's really good. I'm like trying to save myself here from like all the backlash. But yeah, they are fun. I just didn't think she was as big of an author as she is, and I guess I don't know why I didn't realize that. But YallWest did not handle her correctly. I don't even know if YallWest understood how big of an author she was gonna get. Her line got capped at the Friday event really, really fast, and people were so mad that they capped her line that fast, and it's not on YallWest. I'm pretty sure the authors decide how many people they want in their signing line before they get capped. There was this really, I'm gonna just, because I don't think this is acceptable. There was this really mean girl and her mom like behind me at one of the lines, bashing on Stephanie Garber, saying how, like, I'm just spilling tea now, saying how Stephanie Garber shouldn't cap her line. She shouldn't be allowed to, because her fans are who pays her bills, and like, her fans are who makes her what she is. And they were just saying some like awful stuff, and then they continued to pull out their phone and to go, I'm unfollowing her for this. She shouldn't cap her line. It's ridiculous. So don't be that person. I'm calling them out because the authors are people too, okay? They're not there to service you in, I don't know. It came off really wrong. And I think people forget that people are just, authors and celebrities, they're just people. They don't deserve to be treated like that. And that it's just ridiculous. And then we get to the actual YallWest day, which was going fine. It was a little bit chaotic, a little unorganized, hard to find like wristband lines. For certain authors, you needed to get these wristbands to be able to go sign with them. Tahira Mafi was one of those authors I was very excited I got a wristband for. And so I was gonna try to get a Stephanie Garber wristband because I had her book. I would have liked to meet her. And while in the area waiting for wristband, which was very, very unorganized, nobody knew where it was going to be. Some people at the event said it was going to be in a certain area, so people started waiting in that area, and then it ended up being in a completely different area, and that caused a stampede to happen, or a mob, or I don't know what you want to call it, but it got really dangerous really fast. I was scared for the worker. A worker came out with wristbands and she was going to a different wristband line. I think it was like Marie Lou or something. And the mob of Stephanie Garber fans chased her. Literally chased her. She had to climb up a wall to get away from them. Like, and when I say wall, it was like a half wall. And it was wrong, and I couldn't believe it was happening. And, sorry, taps, loud taps. This is like the only point in which I was really scared at the festival because I was in the middle of that and people just started rushing forward toward this poor worker at YallWest. And it was a mess. And then it ended up being on the completely different side, so everybody started rushing over there. And at that point, I was like, it's not worth it. I do not care about Stephanie Garber so much to like risk my life in a mob/stampede to get to meet her. I will meet her another time, maybe. If I do, if I don't. Maybe next year at YallWest. Who knows if I even go next year. But it was scary. And it needs to be well. And I hope that YallWest realized that what happened isn't right. And they fix it for next year for bigger authors. Oh, sorry. I just bumped my camera. Sorry. I went straight into spilling the tea. Other than that, YallWest was a lot of fun. I got a lot of new books. I got books signed. My bookshelves are very, very, very full. My next video coming out is actually an unhaul. I'm hoping to get rid of around 20 books. So we'll see if it actually happens, but I need to do a big unhaul because my shelves are getting too full. And yeah, that was the craziness of YallWest. Other than that, I met a lot of new friends. There were some really nice people there. I met a girl named bookworm_Nita. She's on Bookstagram. We like hung out the whole day, and we actually went up and got dinner after the event too with XO Joe, who is another like booktuber here. I've been talking to Joanna since like I first started YouTube, and we've been like online friends, and we were both going to the event, so we actually met up in person for the first time. Really interesting to meet online friends for the first time. It's kind of weird, but it was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see her again. I miss them both so much already. And I also met up with some diamond painting friends. On the Sunday that we were there after the event, we're in a diamond painting Discord. It's Sophie's Discord from, is it Diamonds Help Desk? Diamonds, I'm totally blanking on the name. But she has a big Discord and a big diamond painting community, so we met up with some friends who we talked to each other on like Discord about diamond painting and stuff. So it was just a big overall meeting online friends kind of a trip, which I love. It was a lot of fun. I did not set out a specific amount of time for this WIP and chat. I just wanted to get as much as it done as I could. I was hoping to actually work on this section right here, which is the rest of her face for this, but I was already halfway through this section right here, so I thought I would just finish it. We'll see how much I get done in this video, because I've been posting a lot of really long videos lately, and I think I need to start posting shorter videos, but let me know what you prefer. Do you prefer longer content, like 40-ish minutes of a video, or do you prefer like 15 minutes or under? I I tend to go really long because I talk a lot and I record a lot. The vlog that I just made for YallWest and Southern California trip, I had like 6+ hours of footage I had to go through. And I think I got it down to like 38 minutes in a video, but that's a long video. And WIP and chats tend to be long too because there isn't really any editing. It's just chatting while working on something. So I don't know what people prefer. I prefer longer content, but I don't know if that's gonna do the best. Maybe a mix of it? I don't know. What do you prefer? Okay. Whew. Of course, I start sneezing as soon as I start recording. I love my cats, but I'm allergic to them, and it hits at weird times. These drills are popping too. I'm getting lots of popping drills. That's probably my fault for having the canvas stored the way I did, but it doesn't make it any easier to work on this. I guess, sorry, I keep moving my canvas. I'm sorry, I'm still a noob. I guess I could talk more about meeting some authors, because I met for the very first time Tahara Mafi. She is the author of the Shatter Me series, which is like books that I read a long time ago. They were some of the first like YA dystopian books that I really fell in love with and got me into reading YA. Again, because I did say it about Stephanie Garber, Tahara Mafi is one of my all-time favorite authors. She's in my top 5 of favorite authors. I adore her. But I can't be like a hypocrite because her writing is also beautiful, but her plot is a little ridiculous as well. So I feel like I have to say that because I said it about Stephanie Garber earlier too. But that said, she is the literal sweetest human being alive. Meeting her was so fun. I've never met one of my top 5 authors before. She told me to shut up, which it was so funny. I told her I drove 16 hours to meet her, and she was like, shut up. No, shut up. And then she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I keep telling you to shut up. And I'm like, it's okay. I won't take it personally. But she was literally the sweetest. She was also an author that required wristbands, so she was supposed to be capped at a certain point and wouldn't sign anymore. But she's so sweet. She would just get up after they capped her line and just walk down and like continue signing books and continue taking pictures with people. After her panels, all the other authors would leave and she would stay and continue taking pictures with people and signing books. And like her husband, who is Ransom Riggs, he's also an author, would also go up there and like start signing books and taking pictures. It was just, she is so sweet, and she takes time for people who love her books, and just she's so polite and like genuine. It was really cool to see. Like, it's fun when you like an author and you love their books and then you meet them for the first time and they're just a great human being as well. It's a really nice feeling. She is just adorable. And her fashion, oh my goodness, she's so cute. I can't with her. This is the part of diamond painting that I'm the worst at. Okay. I think I might be able to finish this section. We'll see. There's a lot of color in here. What shall we do next? Let's do this plus sign. Did I get the plus sign out? I did not. Okay. We'll do N. I'm the worst. I also met Ava Reed. I just read one of her books for the first time. I read a book called A Study in Drowning. And I loved it. It was really good. I love the vibes of it. It's like dark academia mixed with Welsh fairy tales, and I like couldn't stop reading it. I was listening to the audiobook and I literally started listening to it at like 11 p.m. and didn't stop till like 6 in the morning, kind of a book. I adored it. Like, I always feel like I have to, like, give a warning, though, because there is some, like, racism in the book, or, like, stereotype kind of issues in the book, but I'm under the impression, now if you read it, let me know if you feel differently or if you have read it, the main character is a little bit racist towards the male character, her male love interest in the beginning. And, like, over time, she does, like, grow and, like, eventually apologize for it. But it is in there, you know. Sorry, that's probably really loud. It is in there. And I don't know, I feel like I have to warn people about that for some reason when I'm recommending the book. But yeah, I loved it. And they just announced a couple days ago that she's writing a sequel to it. And I'm so excited for it. I love the dark academia, like, vibes. It's my favorite, like, aesthetic. And it was a lot of fun to read. And I actually got sent an I actually got sent an arc by her too, Lady Macbeth. It's coming out this year. I'm not quite sure I remember the date, but I'm going to be reading it soon. It is obviously a Macbeth retelling. So I got both of those signed at the festival as well. Ava Reed was a lot of fun to meet. I could tell, I was one of the first couple people in her lines, and I don't think she was quite warmed up to the signing yet. She is introverted, and you can tell, which isn't a bad thing. I kind of just felt bad for her because she was overwhelmed, and then she couldn't find her signing line, and it was just, there was a lot happening. It was really chaotic, and I was just like, it's okay. You know, it's fine. And, you know, authors are people. They're allowed to have those moments. I still adore her. And I hope I didn't throw her off, because I was very bubbly to her, which is weird, because I'm also an introvert. And in social situations, I tend to be really awkward. But it's okay. One thing about the YallWest thing, too, is I had all these stickers to give out to people, and I was just too anxious to go around handing out stickers. I don't know why. It was, like, supposed to be a thing to get me out of my comfort zone and, like, talk to people and meet people, and I just didn't do it very well. Joanna, on the other hand, made all these friendship bracelets and was just giving them out to everyone, and she was so good at, like, going up to people and offering them friendship bracelets and talking, and I was just watching her in awe. She did this. She also made me a friendship bracelet, like a personalized one. It's so cute. I will cherish it forever. I'm like, no one's made me a personalized friendship bracelet before. It was really nice. Let's see. I might go a little bit longer. Maybe a couple more colors. Maybe try to get some more of this, like, section done. I want to get this section done today, which I will be able to easily. I just don't know if I'm recording all of it, unless you guys want like an hour and 30-minute long video, but we'll see. I already did that color. Okay, I don't know, I might run out of things to talk about by then. I'm kind of an anxious talker. I'll just start to, like, ramble about stupid subjects like cats, or, you know, not that cats are stupid, I love my cats, but stupid things they do. Or I don't know, just things that nobody probably wants to hear about. I just finished an arc I got sent a while ago. I'm really behind on my arcs right now. I'm trying to catch up on them. Arcs, if you don't know, are advanced readers' copies, so they send them out to reviewers to review, to help market and get a press, like hype for the book before it gets released. What color is this? Am I doing the wrong color? Okay. Anxiety. So I got an arc maybe 2 years ago. I think this book came out in 2022 or 23, and I just haven't read it till now. And it's called Mr. and Mrs. Witch. It's a Mr. and Mrs. Smith retelling, which I really love that trope of, like, spies who are married, or detectives who are married, or, like, in a partnership. I don't know why. It's just, like, one of my favorite things. I love Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the movie. And so when I got offered that arc, I said yes, and then didn't read it until about, a couple days ago. I finished it yesterday. But it's a witch and a witch hunter who are in a relationship, and they don't know they're a witch and a witch hunter. If you've seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith, it's similar to it for sure. But it's a magical. And actually, one of my favorite things about this book, and it might just be because I related to it, was the main female character is this tall, curvy queen. And I'm not curvy, but I am tall. And the male love interest is shorter than her. We have a short king. And I have never seen this in a romance novel before. Usually the guys are like tall, dark. They are like 6'5" plus, and they're too big for her. And she's so tiny and small, and it's a very overdone thing in romance books. And it's usually I love it. But it was nice to see a short king and a tall queen in a romance book. I'm 5'9". My partner is 5'7", 5'8". I don't know how tall he is. But I have never seen a fictional relationship before where the girl is taller than the guy and it not be depicted as like the comedic relationship or like the I guess, yeah, the comedic relationship. So it's kind of nice to see the main love interest be taller than her partner. I don't know, it like melted my heart a little bit. It made me love it. Especially because there was so many times in like school where I was bullied or like told I could never be attractive because I was taller than most of the guys. Like, it's ridiculous now thinking about it. And like I used to not wear heels and stuff, and now I wear heels and I don't care and stuff like that. But it definitely was an insecurity for me in like middle school and high school, and I definitely got made fun of it because of how tall I was. So it was really like refreshing to see a romance book where there is a tall queen and a short king, I feel like we need more of those. And if you have recommendations, because I didn't even think to look for this beforehand, if you have any recommendations where the main female character is taller than her love interest, please send them my way. I would love to read them. Have I talked too much? Other than traveling, I don't know if much has been happening lately. I've just been traveling like crazy recently. It's kind of nice. I'm going to be able to spend the next couple weeks home. And then I go out again. I'm traveling again in June, but it's not till late June. So at least I have some time to spend home because I am a homebody and introverted. So I can spend my time at home and with my cats a little bit before I leave again. Oh, I am having tomorrow. Yep. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Words are leaving my mind. This will have been yesterday when I post this, but today, and I'm not posting it. It's a weird posting schedule. I'm posting this on Thursday because I did just post a video today and didn't want to post 2 videos in a row. But, so yesterday for you, but today for, oh my goodness, why is this so confusing to me? Tomorrow, I'm waking up early to go to a tattoo consultation appointment to, I still have more of this color, to talk to my tattoo artist about getting some new tattoos, and I'm really excited. I only have 2 tattoos, and they're little baby tattoos, and the girl I'm going to is an apprentice at a very the tattoo shop is amazing. It's hard to get into it because all of their artists are like booked so far in advance because people just love their work, which they have really amazing work, so it's understandable. But their apprentice is pretty wide open, and she has really good work, and she's done one of my tattoos on me. I have the ghost tattoo right here, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I have a tattoo right here on the back of my arm. It's an Avatar: The Last Airbender tattoo, and she does really fine line work. Like, her line work is amazing. So I'm going to her tomorrow to plan out, oh, I missed one. No. The worst. I'm going to her tomorrow to plan out some other tattoos. I'm really excited for it. I want some book tattoos. I want a How to Train Your Dragon tattoo. maybe some floral ones. I probably should get a Disney one at some point, but I really like her work. My boyfriend just got a tattoo done by her on his forearm, and it looks really cool. So, like, she has some good work, and I'm really excited to get more work done by her. So, I'm excited. We'll see where it goes. I've never done, like, an actual, like, tattoo is that what it's called? Constellation? That's a sky thing. Consultation. There we go. Before, when I got this one done by her before, it was just chatting on like DMs, and then I went in and she had the design all ready for me, and I picked through. She made like 6 different examples of what were like designs that we could do, and I chose from them. And this is my first time going in for like a consultation and like talking to her about what tattoos I want and see what she's open to do, and I'm just very excited. I want more tattoos. So I feel like such a baby when people start talking about tattoos, because I just have these 2 little ones. These 2 tiny little ones, and they're all both on the same arm, so I need to spread them out a little bit. I think I want a thigh tattoo, and then I'm gonna match my avatar one on my other arm, I think. But I know, I feel like such a baby when people start asking about tattoos, because I'm like, yeah, I have tattoos. They're just these 2 little tiny ones that I have. But I'm excited to get more. I feel like I need some book ones. I'm just, like, scared to do script, and I need to just not be scared to do that. And get it done, because there are some quotes from books that I really like that I think I want. Sorry, I keep hitting my tripod when I reach for new colors. Yeah, there's some Stalking Jack the Ripper tattoos I want. I think I want a Lunar Chronicles tattoo. I want a tattoo for my cat, Rosie, because she's my little precious baby. I've had her for 16 years, and she's like my soul animal. I just adore her so much. And I have so many ideas, and I can't wait to like go and talk about these ideas and, you know, get some of them started, because I've been thinking about them for years, but just haven't planned it out more. It'll be fun. Okay. There we are. Another thing that happened this past week was Bridgerton Season 3 coming out. I don't know if you guys are Bridgerton fans. I'm not going to spoil anything because it literally just came out. But me and my family put on a very last minute like tea party. We all dressed up and dressed up very loosely. I mean, my sister committed with like a wig and stuff, but it was just like a fun little tea party. We all watched season 3 part 1 together, which yes, we all are a family watching Bridgerton together. We're all just like freaking out over everything together. I won't spoil anything about Bridgerton. I have read the first 4 books. I have a reading vlog about it if you're interested in my thoughts about it. But overall, sorry, I don't want to plug stuff. Overall, I like the show better. Let's just say that. The book is very white and straight. The show is better at the more diversifying and like maybe some queer relationships thrown in there, which I like. And it's, you know, it's modern mixed with, what color am I doing right now? Okay, it's modern mixed with like, you know, the Bridgerton like Regency. Is it Regency? I don't know what era it's considered. You know, the dresses and the balls and the society and stuff like that. So I love the show for the music and the like the ball gowns, but the drama is so much. And they definitely have changed a lot. This season is Penelope's season. They've definitely changed quite a bit from her book to the season. In the book, it's actually the 4th book, and they skipped Benedict's book, which I'm mad about, because I really liked Benedict's book, because it's like a Cinderella retelling. So I really hope they do his next, but, they're doing Colin and Penelope right now. And in the Penelope book, she is a lot older. I think she's in her 30s by the time her book comes around. Like, there's a big time skip to her, and, I don't know, it's just, as I remember the book, it was a lot different than what they're doing in the show. But that also doesn't really faze me because I wasn't a big fan of the books. So I kind of like what they're doing with the show. And I think this is like one of the only cases where I'm liking the show better than I liked the books. Usually I'm a big, like, the book was better kind of person. But I think they're doing really well. And I like the music. I always love the orchestra pop songs that they do. It's just a fun little, like, thing they throw in. And I hate, though, that they're doing this thing on Netflix recently where they split the season in 2 parts. Like, that's the thing about Netflix that most people like, is you can just binge a show. And recently they've been doing this thing where they're dropping shows in, like, 2 parts. Not cool, Netflix. But whatever. And now we have to wait until June for the second part, because we finished all first of the 4 seasons. Oh my goodness. 4 episodes in that watch party. We did all 4. I think we were up till like midnight or 1 in the morning watching it. It was fun though, and I can't wait for season 2. It's just vibes. Like, I just watch it for the pure vibes, you know? Is this S? I did just start putting down S, so I hope this is S. If you're watching Bridgerton, I would love to know your thoughts. And if you've read it, do you think the books were better, or do you think the TV show better? Am I like the minority who thinks that the show is better than the books? Maybe it's because I saw the show, at least the first season, before reading the book, so maybe I just didn't have a personal attachment to the books more than I do the show. Which, I wouldn't say I'm like a Bridgerton super fan. I think it's fun to watch. And I love it for, like, again, the vibes. But, Bridgerton had a huge effect on our society, which is weird. Like, all the Bridgerton balls and, dresses and things that have been coming out since it got so popular, which I kind of love. Like, the whole Selkie brand of dresses, oh, I want to buy one so bad. Selkie are these, like, big, poofy, pretty, princessy, like, you would wear them to a tea party or to, like, run through a field or a picnic, you know, those kind of dresses. And they're, like, I want to say they average around, like, $300, but I really want to buy one. I just can't justify buying one for myself. Maybe I should look into it, just for fun. Maybe I should treat myself. But I'm already treating myself with getting myself a new tattoo. So maybe I should hold off on the treating of myself. And, you know, work a little bit more because I've been taking lots of trips, and those trips are not inexpensive. You know, they're pretty inexpensive. Is that even, those trips are expensive. Oh my goodness. I'm just rambling now. Let's finish this color, and then I'll call it quits here. Not actual quits, because I do really want to finish this section today. Maybe I'll do a second one too, because I want to get to Rose Library so bad. I just want to be done with this painting. I want to, you know, be done with it. I don't even think I'm going to hang it up when I'm done. I'm just going to, like, put it in a crate or something, because I just don't want to look at it anymore. I'm so over it. I probably won't work on a Roy for a while either. Roy is the artist, and he has beautiful art. Like, I love his art, but after working on this, I'm, like, tired of looking at it. He has some really pretty Sailor Moon ones that I own, so I will be doing those eventually. I just need a break from his art for a while, because I've been working on this one for so long. Oh, I totally forgot. If you see these, I have some special drills that I replaced in here. If you see these, like, crystals, I have them. Oh, I just took something out. Where did you go? Right here. If you see these, like, special crystals that I have, those are different. Those didn't come with the kit. I chose to put these in, and I just sprinkled them through her, like, halo area here. I also already put them, can you even see it? I put some over here already, because I just stole them from my sister, so I sprinkled them where I wanted them and then covered the area back up. but they're just in our halo. Just to add a little something special to it, because I was getting bored and I was like, maybe I can add crystals or something to make me more interested in it. And I do think it's pretty, so yeah, there's that, I guess. Man, this has just been a tea spilling dramatic time, I guess. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so hostile today. I feel like I am, at least. I promise, I'm not always like this, just sometimes. And I don't like to lie. I'm pretty honest. So, as much as I, loved going to YallWest, and, I won't lie about, the experience of being there and the scariness of the mob and of... Sorry, I'm spilling lots of tea. I'm being real dramatic. And, I'm not meaning to, it's just happening. Maybe watching Bridgerton has had an effect on me, and now I just want to talk about all the gossip, you know? Spill all the tea. And hopefully not get canceled for my views on Stephanie Garber. Which, I guess, my views aren't that bad about her. I'll continue to read her books. I just didn't realize she was as popular as she was, and I was not prepared to be in a literal stampede of people trying to get to her, you know? Because that was scary. It reminded me, same with, when I went to the Billie Eilish concert, that was a mob of people. We were near the front, and we literally had to, try to squeeze ourselves to the back of the concert area, because it was all standing, because we were like, oh my god, we're gonna get crushed. It was scary. Still love Billie Eilish, and her new album's a lot of fun. I really love Lunch. Oh my goodness, such a good song. I love The Diner, and the L'Amour one, what is it called? I'm trying to remember. Let's see. The L'Amour de ma vie? That one? Something like that. Also, every other girl out there, every other girly. And I say that in a gender neutral way. I'm obsessed with Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter as well. That song has been on repeat. What music have you been listening to? What would you recommend for me to try listening to? I've just been in a Sabrina Carpenter and Billie Eilish kind of mood recently. So, and musicals. Oh my goodness. The Wicked trailer dropped and I'm obsessed with it. I can't wait for Wicked to come out. Almost done with this color. I'm constantly waiting for the Great Gatsby musical soundtrack to drop. We just got a release date for that in June. I cannot wait to hear that musical. I'm obsessed, and I haven't even heard all the songs yet, so that's the chokehold it has on me. Also been listening to a lot of Has Been Hotel, which is kind of ridiculous, but it's been fun. And, yeah. Crap. Okay, we're fine. I hate when I do that. Oh. There we go. I talked a lot. I'm sorry. I guess it is considered a chat, though, so we are just chatting here. If you're working on a diamond painting, let me know what one you're currently working on. If you're currently reading something, maybe mention that, too. I need the next book I'm going to read. I have no idea what I'm going to read next. I could read You. I don't know who it's by, or I would say You is our next book club pick, so I should get on that, but I don't know if I want to read that yet. I kind of want a, fantasy romance, I think. So I need to look through some of my books and see. I think I have a couple fantasy, romantasy arcs that I could read. I could read Lady Macbeth. I have the next couple days off, so it's, a perfect time to read, a physical book, because usually during the week when I'm busy, it's a lot of audiobook listening. I just got sent a romantasy book, too, so I'll have to check my email and see if that's something I want to read right now. I did sign up. I'm really helpful. I signed up to get the sequel arc for What the River Knows. I love What the River Knows. It's probably my favorite book of 2024 so far. I just adored reading it, and the sequel is coming out. They just announced today. Actually, it's going to be a week earlier than expected, the publication. And I signed up to be part of the ARC team, but I don't know if I'm going to get it. Well, I'm hopeful. It is such a good book. Go read What the River Knows. It's like The Mummy. It's just The Mummy. Well, it gives The Mummy vibes. It's not really like The Mummy, but, you know, they're in Egypt and they're searching for stuff, and there's a witty male lead. And, wow, I did not mean that as a pun because his name is Wit, but, you know, it's a really good book. And I can't wait for the sequel. I'm hopeful, guys. I'm hopeful. But also, I can just wait like everybody else to read the sequel. Maybe. I might die in anticipation, but you know, it's possible. I think there's like 4 more of this color. Let's see. We'll do a quick little search. I think that's it. I'm almost done. I think I might continue to just sit here and finish it, but stop the video, stop the chatting, because I honestly don't know how much more I could talk about. I need more things to talk about during these. Are you guys like okay when I talk about like current reads and music and like what kind of chatty things do you want? Do you want me to continue to spill the tea? Because I guess I had a lot of drama to talk about this time. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was a lot. I'm missing a couple colors, but that's fine. I'll do these 4 7s real quick too while I say my byes. I hope you were able to do something while, you know, like not, hold on, I don't want to say it like that. Because you don't have to be productive. Just watching and listening also is something. But if you were working on something or cleaning or, you know, just using me as a background noise kind of thing while we whipped and chat or you're working on your diamond painting, I hope you got far and were able to get some things done. That was a really weird way of me saying that. I'm sorry. And, hopefully my tapping on this freaking tray was not too loud. I'm trying to be more mellow, more calm. I don't know why chat videos make me a little anxious, because I'm like, what if I don't say anything interesting? What if, like, nobody wants to hear what I have to say kind of, like, thing, and I just need to get that out of my mind. I don't need to be constantly talking. We can have breaks. We can have a moment where we just, you know, lay drills without talking for a second. I just started a new color. Oh, gosh. It's fine. I'll just say bye and continue doing this too. But, thank you for watching. I hope you guys don't mind all the long content recently. I'm pretty sure the next video is going to be shorter, so there is that. But, you know, just let me know what you prefer. I'm asking lots of questions this video. Hope you don't get annoyed with all that I'm asking you to tell me. I just need more feedback. I need to know if you guys like the tea spelling, if you like me reviewing books, talking about current reads, what I'm hoping to read next kind of things. Just let me know and I will comply. You know, maybe. We'll see. Sometimes I just really like chatting about books and no one being able to stop me chatting about books. I'm such a big book nerd, guys. I just want to constantly talk about books and hopefully not try to spoil it for anybody. But I will let you go. I'm going to finish this section today. Maybe I'll start listening to an audiobook while working on it, or maybe just watch some YouTube. I have a bunch of YouTube videos I need to catch up on from traveling. So many booktubers and diamond painters that I just haven't watched recently because I've been so busy. I've been either working or I've been driving someplace at Disneyland, at YallWest, at Fierce Friday. You know, we saw a concert in Salt Lake, and then we didn't force, but we got cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory at the hotel, and me and my friend forced my boyfriend to watch Twilight for the first time, which was an experience, let me tell you. But here I go talking again. Alright, I will let you go now. I'm so sorry. Have a great rest of your Thursday, and I hope for the best for you, and I hope you read a really good book next. I hope the next book you read is a 5-star. Alright. Bye. I'm like so bad at ending these. Oh goodness. Oh, I just pulled out another drill. You see what I'm talking about? This drill? Like, drills just pop. The canvas isn't sticky anymore. I'm so over this painting. Have a good rest of your Thursday.